How's it going? It's Chris Chen with Project Joy Week. I don't know. But yeah, today is Halloween and I'm in Beverly Hills right now. Currently I'm at a restaurant, a vegetarian place, after I just finished doing some caricature parties. And I made $350 today doing a party, and that was really cool. It reminds me of a couple years back when I was a kid, maybe in like 8th grade, and that night I decided to stay in and do this art contest. And while my other friends went out, I was invited. Anyways, I worked on Halloween and I got $100 from the art contest entry. And then kind of fast forward another like 10 years, kind of doing the same thing. While others unwind, I'm grinding. In regards to 6K payday, I think I'm next November I'm gonna set up to make $6,000 that month, and I'm juggling 3 clients right now for theme park illustration. I think that's going to generate about 5K worth of work. As long as I finish all the work. My name painting stuff is pretty good. One highlight about name painting is that I got a lot of views. I think got 3,000 total, 2,500 on. I broke my records on views because I made so many new listings, but that's great. My overall revenue actually still isn't that high. It's about half of my best. Right now, my revenue is hovering around $400 to $500, more like $4. Whereas before, I used to do like $1,000 a month, and I guess that's okay. Because what's that called? I'm doing a lot of theme park work, but I eventually want to get my name painting stuff to go back to where it was. I think there's a lot of potential in that. Just kind of need to work on it. I am doing a lot of work with theme park illustration personally. Doing a lot of theme park. Been drawing every day, so I was working on this Calvin and Hobbes one piece again. That's really cool, and that came out really cool. And I'm also just dancing every day as well too, and that's really cool too. I'm getting better at it. I think my body is feeling the difference. Although I will say that this week has been super duper stressful just because I've been working with these clients, and I've been stressing out kind of like for nothing, because this one client, he wanted like, I need the 5 sketches in like 2 hours, and it was like, okay, I'll try to do it, but that was freaking impossible. So I was just stressing out about it, and eventually the sketches looked like crap because I was like, okay, I can give them to you rough. And eventually the client realized, hey, let's be realistic here, probably just gonna get this much, and then we'll do that much. And it was kind of like, I have to remind myself again, Chris, you have to set your own limits. You can only do this much in this day you're comfortable with, and if you want more than that, it's just not really possible. Let's see, so I was just stressing, and that was something I worked on for name painting too. I worked on, I can do 15 paintings an hour or 12 drawings an hour. That was something I worked on. Alright, okay, so let's talk about joy. So, what is my definition of joy? I'm not really sure. It feels like before it was just going places and doing fun things. Like right now, I'm at this restaurant, it's really cool. I'm actually in Beverly Hills, behind me, it's a cool car. But I don't know, it's really joy, just going to places. Like last week I was at the Grove, I was at the Brea Pits, shopping and stuff. And I was meeting the client there and went shopping afterwards to avoid traffic. But it seems like it's kind of contributing to stress because I'm just have so much to balance, work and play. And I feel like you can't do both or something like that. And maybe I need a way to balance having fun and working. And yeah, that sounds really familiar. That's definitely something I'm trying to work on. Another thing I want to talk about is just disagreements with people. I guess recently I got into a couple of fights, not really fights, just disagreements. I feel like when someone doesn't agree with me, they're disrespecting me, and that really bothers me a lot. Like, even if someone like clearly does not respect me, I feel really bothered by it for some reason. Like it's really important that everyone does respect me. That's funny because like not everyone's gonna respect or agree with what you have to say, but for some reason I'm trying to achieve that. So that's kind of interesting. So recently had a disagreement with a couple friends about stuff. Had a disagreement with this customer on Etsy actually. She wanted to return a custom-made item that she bought 3 months ago because she was no longer talking to her friend, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me, But eventually, it's really ironic because after that day, I got into a disagreement with my friend, and it was like, oh, probably not gonna talk to her for a while. And then it's like I bought like a gift for her, and it's like crap, what am I gonna do with this gift? So it was really ironic because I ended up experiencing the same situation, and I'm not sure what the answer to that is, but it's something I'm looking into. I think and recently I've also been getting into OkCupid, and I think that's super fascinating. So what I've been doing is I like to get good at things, right? And so I've been researching, like, most people go through the women's profile, who they're looking for. And after a while, it's like cool. But then I was like, hey, how do I write like a really awesome profile, And then I realized I can start looking through guys' profiles. And actually, online, the website sorts different people based on if this person receives a lot of messages and they don't answer them all, they have a particular rating. So I've been researching guys who have this red rating, means that they have a lot of messages that they don't reply to them. So then I've been looking into like, hey, why is their profile so good? Why are they getting so many messages? So I've been researching like the top 1%. I think it's like 1 out of maybe 50 guys have this status. So I've been researching like the top 2% of guys on this dating website and trying to find out what's great about their profile. And I'm learning a lot of things about the pictures they use and like the way they write is like really great. They write really great copy, like really great words. Everything's really well structured. And I'm learning a lot about writing about this. One of my friends thought I was like super crazy for doing this. And that's where we had a disagreement. But it's alright, I guess that's it for this week. I think something I do want to work on next week is humility. I want to work on humility. I want to work on respecting other people, and I also want to work on being flexible. I think just being so strict and inflexible with myself has been hard. Alright, I'll see you guys next week.